Welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, Budget 2018 was presented today. President David Granger says agriculture will transform regional development. Acting Crime Chief calls for the public's continued support, and the National School Championship gets underway. Stay tuned for the details of these and more.
As Guyanese citizens who live in Guyana, we have duties to perform for the benefit of our families, communities, and ourselves. Some of those duties are legal, like obeying the laws of Guyana, and others are voluntary, like keeping our surroundings clean or voting.
One legal duty that citizens have which contributes to the national budget is paying your taxes. But you can be of greater help to your country and government agencies by paying attention to how public services are being delivered and asking questions if you have any concerns. The budget is everyone's business. Get involved now.
A message from the Ministry of Finance.
Now for the details. Budget 2018 was presented today before the National Assembly. Paul McAdam was at the Parliament buildings and filed this report.
Budget 2018 was laid before the National Assembly by Finance Minister Winston Jordan this afternoon. During his presentation, the Finance Minister highlighted the positive economic performance of Guyana over the past year. This he pegged at a rate of 2.9%. There are several new measures in Budget 2018.
In an effort to further reduce emissions, I propose to 1. Exempt the excise tax on vehicles principally designed to accommodate LPG gas with an engine capacity not exceeding 2,000 cc and not exceeding 4 years old from the date of manufacture to the date of importation. 2. I propose to amend Part 3B1 of the 4th Schedule to the Customs Act, Chapter A201, to exempt machinery and equipment from the payment of customs duties to set up refilling stations for such vehicles as determined by the Commissioner General. With effect from January 1, 2018, old age pensions will rise to $19,500, an almost 49% increase in just 2.5 years. Similarly, effective January 1, 2018, public assistance will be increased to $8,000, approximately 36% growth over the same period. I propose to exempt from VAT complete housing units costing up to $6.5 million that are built by or on behalf of the Central Housing and Planning Authority or any other approved entity.
The Finance Minister also projects the local economy to grow in 2018. For InfoHub, from the Parliament, Paul McAdam.
At the launch of Region 4's race over the weekend, President David Granger said agriculture will transform regional development. Tiffany Rogers has more.
As the most developed region, Region 4 can be a leader in reducing economic disparity between regions, President David Granger said at the opening of the exhibition.
With this economic vitality and with this economic diversity, we are confident that the holding of these regional agricultural and commercial exhibitions every year in every region can help to augment production. And as far as I'm concerned, can help to close the gap between hinterland and coastland.
Agriculture Minister Noel Holder noted that bridging the economic gaps between the region is dependent on reducing the country's food import bill, which stands at $261 million as of 2016.
This striking increase in imports means that we need to implement measures aimed at further developing new areas for diversification and import substitution.
However, Minister Dominic Gaskin stressed the need for improved standards, even as the country seeks new markets for value-added products.
We want to ensure that our producers understand the various food standards that are in place and that they start to get their products and their operations certified in order to meet those standards.
Race is geared towards showcasing and promoting local businesses, particularly those which are involved in agro-processing. It is also expected to connect producers and consumers while improving and expanding trade opportunities within the region. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
Over 450 students will benefit from full scholarships to attend the University of Guyana and the Guyana School of Agriculture. Details from Delicia Haynes.
The opportunity afforded to the students is being provided by the Department of Public Service. Education Ministerial Advisor Vincent Alexander urged the students to take full advantage of the opportunity they are being afforded.
Education is not simply about being certified. Education is not simply about saying that you're qualified. Education is not simply about getting a good job and a good salary. It's far more than that.
InfoHub was present at the orientation ceremony, which was held at the Cyril Potter College of Education, Turkine, and spoke to a few beneficiaries.
When I was told to apply for my scholarship, I was skeptical, like, am I going to get in? Do I have all the requirements? But lo and behold, they called me, at least I think the last week in August, they called me and told me, come and sign your contract. And then I was told you even got a stipend. So I'm truly blessed. I'm truly grateful, because I really would not have been able to study for my degree if I was not given a scholarship.
It's pretty much exciting. It's like a dream come true. It's like now I can really just focus on studies and not have to think about where my salary is going to go, or if I have to find money for the tuition fees, how will I upkeep with all of this? So I don't have to focus on that, just focus on my studies and achieving A's and A's only.
Additionally, Alexander reminded the students that the citizens of Guyana are investing in their education for the development of the country and encouraged them to make effective use of the knowledge gained. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
Paul McAdam joins us again to report that government is leading by example when it comes to the installation and utilization of more solar energy in public facilities.
In keeping with the government's commitment to a green state, head of the Guyana Energy Authority, Dr. Mahendra Sharma, said that more state-owned buildings are to be outfitted with solar energy.
I can tell you that at this very moment, the Guyana Energy Agency, with the support from the government of Guyana, is installing solar panels on 57 government buildings. By the end of 2017, more than 3 megawatts of new solar power will be installed in Guyana, an unprecedented feat.
In addition, Dr. Sharma says the Energy Agency continues to be proactive in the development of sustainable energy alternatives.
Solar is not the only bit. You know about sustainable energy, you know about the importance of energy efficiency, you know about wind. We do have a favorable wind regime, and many things are happening on that front. We're working with private developers, we're measuring wind speeds, we're looking at hydropower, we're looking at the tiny ones, we're looking at the medium-sized ones, we're looking at the big ones, and we're looking at the very big ones.
Dr. Sharma was at the time making remarks at the end of the Regional Energy Kilo Walk organized by the Caribbean Community CARICOM Energy Program to mark the end of CARICOM Energy Month. Energy Month is being observed under the theme Rethinking Energy, Shaping a Resilient Community, Walk the Talk. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
Region 9 residents were charged to adapt to the green economy approach to ensure environmental sustainability and economic development. Seneca Thorne was in the region and filed this report.
The charge was made by Minister of Indigenous Peoples Affairs, Sidney Alicock, during his address at the launch of the 17th Annual Rupununi Exposition on Saturday.
Guyana is going green, and we have the green gold. You just have to look for it. Renewable energy will power our industries, both production and service. The environment must be protected at all costs, must be. It is in this context that we must move the economy of the Rupununi, Region 9, forward.
According to Minister Alicock, the expo should be used to build partnerships that will see the Rupununi being transformed into an economic zone. This zone, he explained, will be focused on the marketing, promotion and sale of the region's goods and services in a continuous and sustainably managed manner.
The next step to this will be exporting our goods and services further south. Lethem is a municipality now. Relations between the Regional Democratic Council and the municipality must be put into perspective. Partnerships must be built. Trust must be our foundation. And for success, the sky would be the limit.
Minister Alikak also presented a check of $1 million to the Rupununi Chambers of Commerce and Industry to support its endeavors. The expo was hosted at the St. Ignatius Ben Abletem under the theme Partnering and Promoting for a Sustainable Green Economy. It affords Rupununi businesses and local producers an opportunity to promote their products and services. At the event, patrons were treated to indigenous dances and songs and comedy, football and volleyball competitions, and the crowning of the Miss Rupununi Queen. Seneca Thorne for InfoHub.
Amidst claims of leaked police intelligence being responsible for the murder of popular businessman Godfrey Scipio, known as Saga, Crime Chief Acting Paul Williams is pleading with the public for their continued support. Here again is Seneca Thorne with the details.
I'm asking, please, members of the public, continue to have that trust and the support towards the Guyana Police Force, because many of times, and in most cases, we need your support. So maintain and sustain that trust. Don't be misled or carried away by social media and those things, because sometimes I see them more being wicked rather than being supportive.
Further, the crime chief acting says that there is no truth to the claims that the information leading to the recapture of the country's most wanted, Royden Williams, was provided by Saga.
I want to say that that is a totally wicked and misinformed information to the public. Saga has no time provided no information to the recapturing of Royden Williams. Royden Williams' recapturing came from our own intelligence-led posture, both between the police and the joint services. So at no time, at no stage, Saga provided no information.
Williams was responding to concerns raised about the implications for the safety of informants, given the widely held belief that there are leaks in the Police Intelligence Division. Seneca Thorne for InfoHub.
Keen attention must be paid to every athlete competing in the school's championship, said Minister of Social Cohesion, Dr. George Norton. Paul McAdam joins us again with our final report.
The National Schools Cycling, Swimming and Track and Field Championships started November 26 at the Lenora Track and Field facility. This is the first time the event is being held at the West Demerara location. Minister of Social Cohesion, Dr. George Norton, urged coaches to keep an eye out for every athlete who's participating.
I call upon you coaches to stop being the spider in the web, waiting for the athletes to come and get entangled in your web. And I urge you to be the happy eagle where you go out looking for them.
The minister said he is looking forward to 100% participation from each athlete. He added that it is from competitions such as these that the dreams of being Olympians can become a reality.
I encourage you to dream, athletes. I encourage you to dream to change your world. School sports are a big deal, and we all must recognize the significance of these early competitions, for it plays a great part in the lives of great athletes.
Education Minister Nicolette Henry, delivering brief remarks, called on the athletes to let sportsmanship be paramount.
Track and field athletes are known for their high levels of sportsmanship. It is a tradition that it is an inherent part of the sport. And I thought that this tradition is reflected across the championships. It is at school that the seed of sportsmanship are grown and new talents emerge.
Track and field events will be held daily from 9 a.m. at the Lenora facility until Friday, the 1st of December 2017. The swimming events will be conducted at the National Aquatic Center at Liliendal. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
Thanks for watching. Connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.
Do you know what the national budget is?
The national budget is a public record of the government's financial plans. It identifies financial goals of the government and the amount of money needed to achieve those goals during a 12-month period.
The national budget also tells the story of how the country's resources are being used and whether our decision makers are securing a good future for all citizens. It also reveals what the government sees as priority.
As citizens, you may or may not agree with those priorities, But understanding what government's decisions and plans are for the year ahead will allow you to ask questions and hold the government accountable, as is your duty. The budget is everyone's business. Get involved now.
A message from the Ministry of Finance.